Here on Sunrise, in honor of February being Black History Month, we're recognizing Changemakers, African Americans in all different industries dedicated to making our community a better place. This morning, we visit a family-owned business in Northeast Portland called City of Roses Disposal and Recycling.
Mind you, it started, 25 years ago with one man and one truck and one dream.
But look at it now. It is a major operation, and the people at the top have one North Star: to take all that success and pay it forward.
Meet the Simpsons, starting with family patriarch Al. He was born and raised in Portland and founded City of Roses Disposal and Recycling in 1996.
I never knew it would be this big.
The sprawling campus covers 11 acres in Northeast Portland. They call it the country's first entirely Black-owned waste management company. Al runs it now with his sons Alando and A.J.
I think back to my childhood and I do not know when he slept. It was unbelievable.
Al didn't sleep much because he had two jobs. Here's A.J. as a kid in front of his dad's very first truck. Al took out a second mortgage to buy it and start his hauling business. It was his side hustle. He also worked full-time for the city of Portland in maintenance. And back in the day, he didn't see a lot of people who looked like him.
And there was no people of color in the trucks. There was no people of color in management. I used to go in there and drive for somebody else, and I'd say, things have got to change.
And Al did change things. Today, City of Roses has about 65 employees, 80% of which are people of color, and 85% of its managers are people of color or women. City of Roses is also a certified B Corporation. That means it pledges to balance purpose with profit and consider how its decisions impact workers, customers, and the community.
As we grow, the number one emphasis is growing our people with us. One employee in particular started on the sorting floor at pretty much close to minimum wage, and now this person is just buying their first house here soon. And the only way we could foster that is by providing living wage jobs here. We're not coming into communities to displace or gentrify. We're actually coming into communities to support, uplift, and invest.
City of Roses says it wants to disrupt the waste management industry by transforming what we think of as disposable.
We are looking to inspire people to look at waste as an actual resource in society. I want others to also look at people in underserved populations of color as assets and resources to a local economy, and not just the discards being concentrated in impoverished conditions.
Right now, the company is in the process of rebranding itself. It's shortening City of Roses with the acronym CORE. Here's why.
And that way we can kind of do more than just trash, whether that be some sort of, camps for youth, some sort of nonprofit. It can branch out in so many different ways.
And that is the true legacy of a change maker. Al Simpson, we salute you.
I love their philosophy. So Al told me that he plans to retire by the end of the year, but he knows that his sons and maybe even his grandkids one day will be there to run that family business.
I love that. He seems like he's done so much. What part is he most proud of, though?
Oh yeah, I asked him that. The answer kind of surprised me because it had nothing to do with the business. He said the thing that he's most proud of is that all 4 of his kids went to college. His parents couldn't afford to send him, so he really, really wanted that for his children. And he says, honestly, that is the highlight of his life. Great family, and they're all about paying it forward.
Yeah, I love that. And his son is going to join us this morning on Sunrise Extra, our live streaming after show, so we can kind of talk more about that. And the Today Show is also featuring Changemakers for Black History Month. Today, Al Roker will profile the first African American on an extended mission at the International Space Station. His name is Victor Glover. You can catch that right after sunrise. Their show starts at 7 a.m.
All right, a couple of